Assalamu alaikum. I'm Sajid Ali. So today we are going to discuss something about the concepts of energy, light, mass, momentum, relativity, speed of light, and sunlight. So our main focus will be on the light has no mass, so it also has no energy according to Einstein's. But how can sunlight warm the earth without energy? So I will explain this answer. So as we know that according to the Einstein's equation is equal to mc square, light indeed carries energy and accomplishes this without having any mass. The Einstein equation that you are probably referring to is E is equal to mc square. This equation is actually a special case of the more general equation, which is E square is equal to p square c square plus m square c to raise power 4. In the above equation, E is the total energy of the particle, P is the momentum of the particle which is related to its motion. C is the speed of light and m is the mass of the particle. This equation can be derived from the relativistic definitions of energy and momentum of a particle. So, let's move on. The above equation tells us that the total energy of a particle is the combination of its mass energy and its momentum energy, which is not necessarily related to its mass. When a particle is at rest means its momentum is equal to 0. This general equation reduces down to the familiar E is equal to mc square. In contrast, for a particle with no mass means m is equal to 0. The general equation reduces down to E is equal to pc. Since photon particle of light waves no mass, they must obey E is equal to pc and therefore get all of the energy from their momentum. And move on. Now, there is an interesting additional effect contained the general equation. If a particle has no mass, m is equal to 0 and is at rest means p is equal to also 0, then the total energy is 0, means the energy E will be equal to 0. But an object with 0 energy and 0 mass is nothing at all. Therefore, if an object with no mass is to physically exist, it can never be at rest. Such is the case white light. So, furthermore, it is object travels at some speed v that is less than the universal speed limit c, means it has lower speed than the speed of light. We can always choose a reference frame traveling along with the object so that the object will be at rest in this reference frame. Therefore, an object that can never be at rest must always travel at the universal speed limit c, because this speed has the interesting property that once an object goes a speed c in one reference frame, it goes the speed in all the frames of references. So, in summary, all objects with no mass can never be at rest and must travel at speed c in all reference frames. Light is such an object, and the universal speed limit c is named the speed of light in its honor. But light is not the only massless object. Gluons and the hypothetical graviton are also massless and therefore travel at speed of light c in all frames. And now this is also a question: how can an object have momentum without mass? As we know that momentum p is equal to the product of mass and velocity, then an object having no mass, how can it be present or move? Then it can do this if it is a wave. A wave transports momentum via its waving motion and not by physically transporting an object with mass. Momentum is the directional property of an object in motion that describes its ability to influence another object upon impact. So, an object with high momentum, such as truck, can greatly influence the object it collides with, such as a barrel. It is gained water waves collides with the barrel. It can also influence the barrel to move to so the water waves therefore carries momentum even though it has no mass. The water itself has mass, but the wave have no mass. A water wave is not a place of water traveling along. In fact, the water that the wave is traveled through stays more or less in one place. Rather, the wave is a rippling domino effect of motion. So we can see that. Another example, consider a long jump rope held through at both ends by two girls. If one girl shakes her hand in the rope violently enough to send a wave down the rope to the other girl, the wave can jerk the other girl. The rope has not transported any mass, but it still carries momentum through its waving motion. So let's move on. We can see that in this way, wave can have no mass but still carries momentum. In addition to be a particle, light is also a wave. This always it to carry momentum, and therefore energy without having mass is not possible. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please consider the wording of this video and like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.